Howdy, folks. I'm a rook in the game of chess, but really, I'm a pawn.
I'm Amber.
And here's some Reddit. Our first letter and only letter for this Sunday morning special is titled, "Am I the jerk for how I responded when my husband told his brother he's lucky his wife is mute? Gross and double gross. My sister-in-law, husband's brother, significant other, is mute. She's been happily married to my brother-in-law for 1 year, and I have been blank married to my husband for 5 years. We were invited to my mother-in-law's house for dinner days ago, and I gotta say, it was the weekend. I was too tired from working, looking after the kids, chores, etc., but my husband insisted on me being a part of these weekend dinner gatherings. Brother-in-law came and brought sister-in-law with him. We all sat at dinner and discussed many topics, and then sister-in-law started using sign language with brother-in-law. My husband was smirking for some reason, and then waited till they stopped and turned to his brother and said, "Man, you're lucky. Your wife is mute. Your house must be so peaceful and quiet all the time, right? This is a blessing." He said this while looking me in the eyes. My sister-in-law was stunned. They all stared at me awkwardly, like I knew he meant to say that I was loud and noisy at home, which is not at all true. I decided to pitch in and reply, "Yeah, well, she's lucky for not having a button-pushing jerk barking demands at her all day long and gaming while she's juggling everything from childcare to household chores to work by herself." Silence. He figured I was referring back to him, which I was, and his face went from normal to red to pale, etc. He excused himself to the bathroom, and then later, things got really awkward. We got in the car, and he lost it on me completely. He said I disrespected, badmouthed, and demeaned him in front of his family. I pointed out how he was indirectly insulting me with the "lucky your wife's mute" remark, but he called me petty and said I took it personally and acted insensitively and rudely towards him. We got home and he went radio silent and basically has been sulking about what happened till this very hour. Am I the jerk for my response? Alright, folks, what do you think? Jerk or not the jerk?
Not the jerk. Divorce this man? Like, it sounds like you two don't even like each other, and it
Yeah.
sounds like he has no redeeming qualities.
It does. I think that being single is better than being in a relationship with an ableist misogynist.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like, what he said is so gross, both because it's misogynistic and also because it's ableist.
Yeah, and that's really what this boils down to. He's not a good person, and he's making these jokes at your expense and at your sister-in-law's expense as well, right? You two are the butt ends of these jokes, and make no mistake about that. And your husband, when he talks about how you disrespected him, what he means is that he feels like you didn't treat him like an authority, so he's not going to treat you like a person. And I think that's really what the important distinction here is that he doesn't even seem to like you, and he seems to want to have a life without you, OP. So maybe you should make that dream of his come true, really, honestly. And if you're just sticking around because of the kids, then kids are going to pick up on these kinds of things anyway. So I think that this would be a really bad idea. Best case scenario, you two can go into counseling and work some of these troubles out. But I honestly, with the way he reacted today, I don't even think he would be open to that. I mean, well, only you would know that, OP. So anyhow, take care and good luck. And Nina Simon Rules says, "Not the jerk, that was a nasty remark he made. To you, to your sister-in-law, and to your brother-in-law. If he doesn't want to get called out when he's being a rude ableist jerk, then he shouldn't act like one. Have you had a nice quiet week with the silent treatment?" And Not Lost for Words says, "Have you had a nice quiet week with the silent treatment? Oh my goodness, that line totally cracked me up. Thanks for brightening up my day." All right, folks, it is Sunday morning tea time. I've got some tea here because it's actually Saturday night today. And Amber's got a joke.
Where do Easter bunnies dance?
Easter bunnies dance under the light of the full Easter moon, where they perform their rituals of bunniness. I don't know, they're secret society. They're very secretive on these rituals, and I don't think any person who's seen them has survived to tell the tale. But we do know that they do these, I'm assuming, sacrificial dances.
At the basketball.
I mean, I guess that makes sense too. And I've got licorice spice.
And apparently traumatizing children.
I don't think any children listen to this, so I think we're all set. If there are any children, maybe we should make a warning. Don't have your children listen to that. Oh, kids, I'm just kidding. There aren't any Easter Bunny sacrifices, don't worry. They're just fine. There, see, I fixed the problem. All right, folks, that's all the time we have for this Sunday morning special. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider giving me a like, and if you didn't, consider giving me a dislike. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.
Bye.